Hello there, Star Wars fans and collectors. Welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Black Series, Padme Amidala from Attack of the Clones. This is, I believe, the only version of Padme from Attack of the Clones that we have gotten in the Black Series. And I'm hoping they make more versions too, given that she has, she goes through different outfits in the film. Obviously, I don't think they should make every version of Padme, but perhaps more of the action-oriented version of Padme. Obviously, this one is action-oriented. I also want them to make perhaps the Padme with the ripped shirt and the ripped arm sleeves when she's in the arena, and they can always just take this figure and do some repaints and retools. If not, give a couple of new body parts. And I also wanted to make a Padme from the beginning of the film in the jumpsuit and the helmet when her decoy has been killed after the assassination attempt on Padme. And yeah, and again, even though she goes to different outfits in the film, you know, I feel like Hasbro is focusing on the action oriented versions of that character, let alone most characters in general. So those are some suggestions I have for Hasbro. But anyway, enough of that. Let's take a look at the packaging before we take a look at the figure. I do have the packaging. Well, I do have the figure in the packaging, so I figured I'd keep this, in the box because it looks nice in the box. And so the front is the same. This is your typical red and black packaging from 2017, 2018, 2016, and whatnot. And again, the specs of it is pretty much the same that you would expect for a red and black box Black Series action figure packaging. So the front's the same. We got the figure and the accessories. So the accessories that she comes with is a droid blaster, her little pistol. The cape is removable. I believe the belt is also removable too, given that it's kind of, given that it moves and it's obviously separate, so that does count as accessory. She also comes with an alternate hand for you to grip the droid blaster, the battle droid blaster. And I would say that the paint applications on the pistol and the droid blaster look nice. Great coat of paint and great detailing on the overall design for both guns. And yeah, so that's the front of the packaging. This side is the same. We got figure number 81, or it tells you this is figure number 81, and below it is her name. The back is the same. The first paragraph, of course, is a description of the character, and everything from top to bottom is the same. So the description says, Padme Amidala was a courageous, helpful leader, serving as queen and then senator of Naboo, and was also handy with the blaster. Despite her ideals and all she did for the cause of peace, her secret forbidden... Okay, let me start over. Padme Amidala was a courageous, hopeful leader, serving as queen and then senator of Naboo, and was also handy with a blaster. Despite her ideals and all she did for the cause of peace, her secret forbidden marriage to Jedi Anakin Skywalker proved to have dire consequences for the galaxy. And yeah, this side's the same. We got the name of the character, and that's about it. So back to the figure, and so we were taking a look at the accessories, and I figured I'd show you the cape and the rest of the figure in detail. So here is the figure, of course, and the cape is an accessory, like I mentioned. It has great texture and detailing to the cape, and you can take it off. So you preferably you should maybe pop her head out because it gets in the way of her hair bun. So if you want the cape off, it pop the head out and then take off the cape. And like I mentioned, this belt is, separate. It also has a holster, and this is where I put the pistol, because you can actually, holster the pistol in there, and it's meant for that reason. And here's the pistol again. Nice pistol in terms of detail and design. And the overall figure looks fantastic. The sculpting on the body from head to toe looks nice. The likeness looks great. It's not 100% accurate, but it's about 90% accurate, or yeah, 99% accurate to Natalie Portman's likeness. And so they did a good job. I feel like there might be room for improvement on this likeness and the head sculpt, but it still looks great, and it still resembles Natalie Portman despite not being perfect. And they did a nice job with the hair buns and the hair overall. And the boots look great, and everything just looks great on this figure. Nice detailing, and they left nothing out. Articulation that Padme has is a ball joint at the head. The lower neck is on a ball joint. Hinged shoulders, hinged elbows, hinged wrists. Ball joint at the upper torso. Her waist does not move. His hinge hips, swivel thigh, hinge knees, and hinge ankles. And again, great figure to have. And obviously, you can swap out her right hand with this hand to hold the droid blaster. And obviously, she uses the droid blaster when she's in the arena, and this is after her outfit gets torn apart by the beast, or by one of the Geonosians, or let me phrase that. It's torn. It gets torn by one of the monsters and beasts that attack her and Anakin and Obi-Wan in the arena. So obviously, she gets, I believe, clawed by that sharp tooth monster, and then it rips her outfit and it rips her sleeve. And like I mentioned earlier, they can, make that version of Padme. They can use this figure, repaint, and add a new, you know, arm part, and you're all set for that. And yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to have a variation of this version of Padme, given this is pretty much um her most memorable appearance in Attack of the Clones, or this outfit is more memorable than, say, well, not memorable, but it's more used. Let me show that video again.